Hello, and welcome to the Gentle Pause, a safe haven for you to take a pause from all the noise of the day and rest your weary vessel through our light stories. We wish that our story could help you relax and, eventually, let you drift to the dream realm. Before we begin, make yourself comfortable, take a deep breath, and close your eyes. Please enjoy your gentle pause. Learning to enjoy being alone at night. It's quiet when you get home. Not the dramatic kind of quiet, just the ordinary kind that waits patiently behind a closed door. You step inside, and the door clicks shut behind you. The sound is soft, familiar. Shoes come off. Your back rests where it always does. The room doesn't greet you. It simply exists. The light switch makes a gentle sound when you flip it on. Warm light spreads across the walls, landing on furniture that hasn't moved in a while. Everything is exactly where you left it. For a moment, you stand there. Not because you're tired, not because you're lost in thought, just because there's nowhere else you need to be. Outside, the city is still awake. Cars pass in the distance. Somewhere, someone laughs. Someone else is rushing, running late, checking the time. But in here, time slows down. You take a breath, not a deep one, just enough to notice it. Being alone at night used to feel heavier than this. It used to feel like something you had to fill. Noise, screens, distractions, anything to avoid the silence pressing in. But tonight, the silence feels different. It feels neutral. You walk further into the room, footsteps quiet against the floor. You don't rush. There's no one waiting, no one watching. The kitchen light hums softly as you turn it on. You pour yourself a glass of water. The sound of it filling the glass is louder than you expect, but not unpleasant. You take a sip, then another. Little routines like this are easy to forget during the day. They get lost between tasks and messages and expectations. At night, they come back. You lean against the counter for a moment, staring at nothing in particular. Your thoughts drift, slow and unorganized. You exist, and that's enough for now. The room grows quieter as the outside sounds fade. Even the city seems to be settling. You stand again, moving toward the window. The glass is cool when you touch it. Lights dot the distance. Windows glowing softly, like little reminders that you're not the only one awake. Everyone is living their own quiet night. Separate, but not disconnected. You realize something then. Not suddenly, not dramatically. Being alone doesn't mean being cut off. It just means you're spending this moment with yourself. And maybe that's not such a bad thing. You turn away from the window and move slowly, deliberately. You tidy a small thing here, straighten something there. Not because it needs to be perfect, just because it feels nice to take care of your space. The clock ticks somewhere in the room, steady, unbothered. Time doesn't rush you tonight. You sit again, this time more comfortably. Your breathing evens out without effort. You think about tomorrow briefly, then let it go. Tomorrow can wait. Tonight is quiet, and the quiet isn't asking you to change. It's simply offering rest. You feel it now, the gentle relief of not being needed, of not being watched, of not being expected to be anything more than you are. You let that feeling stay. Minutes pass. You don't count them. Eventually, you stand and begin preparing for sleep. Lights dim. Movements slow. The room transforms into something softer, something kind. When you lie down, the bed welcomes you without ceremony. You pull the blanket around yourself, familiar and warm. The ceiling above you looks the same as it always does. Nothing remarkable. And somehow, that's comforting. You take one last breath, then another. Being alone tonight doesn't feel empty. It feels peaceful. Not because everything is solved, not because life is perfect, but because for this moment, you are safe. You are allowed to rest, and you are enough. The night doesn't need anything else from you. So, you close your eyes and you let yourself drift. Thank you for joining us in our journey to the dream realm. Please support us by liking this video and subscribe to our channel. And let us know of your experience and your feedback for us to improve ourselves in this journey together. Hopefully, we will see you again in our next journey. Good night, and we will see you in your next pulse.